The Mountain Dew 500 NASCAR Busch Grand National Race was originally scheduled for the week after the Daytona 500 back in February. The field was already set in qualifying, but then rains came on Sunday, so it was rescheduled for the Easter weekend on Saturday afternoon. They had a Stettler field for that 300-lap event. Bill Weber has the highlights.
Well, our own Ned Jarrett was part of the story here at Hickory. For his years of service to the sport and to the Speedway, Ned was honored with the dedication of the Ned Jarrett Grandstand at Hickory Motor Speedway. And as you can see, the grandstands were packed for the Mountain Dew 500. Congratulations, Ned. After sitting on the pole for almost 2 months, Steve Grissom led the 30-car field onto the track for a wild 300-lap race. The recently repaved racing surface was a problem from start to finish. Early victims of the treacherous track included Jeff Green, Tommy Houston, Ed Ferree, and Ernie Irvin. NASCAR was forced to red flag the race on lap 35 to sweep the rubber and broken pavement from the track. Jeff Gordon's day ended shortly after the race was restarted. He finished 28th. A second red flag gave officials another chance to sweep the track, but the trend was already set. The race was well on its way to a record number of cautions. The single groove meant once you got out of line, you went to the end of the line. Of course, the safest place to be was up front, where Steve Grissom, Dale Earnhardt, and Bobby Labonte took a turn at leading the early stages of the race. But there was little racing, as the track and traffic gobbled up contenders and their cars. Jim Bown was a victim, along with Richard Lassiter, Kenny Wallace, and Scott Kilby. On the occasional laps where the green did fly, the battle for first was worth watching. Jimmy Hensley started 19th and patiently dodged his way around traffic past Jimmy Spencer to take the lead on lap 134. After Steve Boley hit the wall, Tommy Houston tried to get back on the lead lap, but lost his battle with Hensley in turn 4, caution number 16. But one restart later, Houston got past Hensley and was back on the tail end of the lead lap. Hensley was shoved out of the lead on lap 181 by Robert Presley. Just a few laps later, Bobby Labonte was punted by Jimmy Spencer. Mike Wallace and Tracy Leslie got together in turn 3, caution number 21. Presley's day was ruined when he was black flagged while leading the race for dragging a piece of sheet metal. Presley pitted, not knowing the piece had just fallen off in turn 3. Spencer was the new leader, and when Waltrip was wedged out of the groove, Tommy Houston had climbed to second, and on lap 260, Houston fought past Spencer, completing a long run from last to first. Presley's dismal day continued when his car hit the wall in turn 1, caution number 24. Spencer and Labonte chased Houston the final 20 laps. Spencer lost his chance with 9 laps left. And when the 26th and final caution flew for Spencer and Jack Sprague just 4 laps from the finish, NASCAR did not restart the field. The race finished under caution, with Houston taking the checkers. Labonte was second, followed by Chuck Bown, Joe Nemechek, and Darrell Waltrip.
Without a doubt, I'm just elated for my crew and all the people that stuck behind me through thick and thin, and the hard luck and everything that we've gone, and there's 50 races that are behind us, and we've finally been able to pull one off, and we will win some more.